Hi, this is Brian Slugocki, founder of Slugocki Hockey. Welcome to the Coach's Site Minor Hockey Week. For me, when I'm first thinking about what I want to do with practice planning, I'm always going to think about what are the most important things to me as a coach? What do I care about? Those are going to be the guiding principles for me as I start to navigate what I want to do in practice. And for me, some of the most important things are that the practice is fun, it's engaging, it's motivating for the kids, it's challenging. I want to create an environment for the kids that they feel like they are getting better, they are excited about coming to practice, and they want to come back next week. I don't want to create environments or practices where kids feel like they're afraid to make mistakes, they feel like they're going to be yelled at, or they're going to be waiting in lines, because that's not fun. And the reason why kids sign up to play hockey is because it's fun, and they want to be with their friends and compete against other teams and their teammates. As you progress in your practice plan, it's important that you always remember, who is this practice about? After all, we're working with kids and we're working with young athletes, and so it's important that we always place the emphasis on what their experience is. It's not about us as coaches, it's about what we can do for the kids to make sure that they have the best environment. So as I said before, some of those things that we can do is it's going to be fun, it's going to be engaging, and it's going to be challenging. Now, I know a lot of coaches, when they hear it's going to be fun, that their first thing that they're thinking about is that you're just going to be playing games for an hour, there's going to be no rules, it's going to be chaos. And I disagree. I think you can have fun by holding kids accountable, making sure they're working hard, but you can do that inside of a positive and a fun environment. So what are the most important things to remember when coaching? And in my mind, what I'm always going to try to keep in mind is that the practices needs to be about the kids, and it needs to be about getting them the most amount of touches, the most amount of decision making as possible. I don't want to design practices that only include one kid at a time, or there's going to be a lot of standing around, because that's not why kids sign up to play hockey. I want to be building my practices that throughout the session I'm involving as many kids as possible, making sure not many kids are standing still, and I'm going to make sure that the pace is really high. For me, it's important that the energy, the excitement, kids are excited to be on the ice surface. I'm always thinking about, how do I create that environment for our players? It starts with you as a coach. It starts with you as a coach understanding what's important to you and building your practices that align with that vision. So we've thought about what's most important to you as a coach. We've written down what I care about, what I want my practices to look and feel like. Now your job is to implement that into your practices. Now you need to live by what you believe. So by starting with what I care about, what's important, remembering that the practices and hockey in general is about the kids, it's about their experience, that should guide me into building better practices.